I had my first big job in Japan, and I was in Japan. I was so excited. I've never been to Japan before. It's my first overseas job. And I was like, oh, I'm in Japan. And I would talk to my mom and my dad. And then my mom would be, you know, you can tell when something's wrong when somebody, you know, you care about. So she would be, oh, that's good. Well, when you finish, just come home. And I'm like, okay, you know. And so I was like, well, when I get back to LA, I'll get a flight and I'll come home and hang out. She was like, no, just come straight from Japan home. I flew home the next day. Like, as soon as I got back from the job, I flew home the next day. As soon as I got in the door, I was like, where's Daddy? So I sat next to him and I was trying to show him pictures of, you know, Japan and everything. And so I was like, you know, I talked to him for a little while. He was like, oh, my baby girl, that's what I've been waiting for. And then an hour later, he passed away. So I just made it like that day. But I know he's here with me. I would say out of any job I've ever done, I really wish that he was here to see this one because this is the biggest job I've ever done.
It was cool today when we got the chance to kind of play around a bit and kind of show our personal dance style.
You know, you feel nervous right before you go on, especially like the camera's like right in your face, like, okay, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna make this dope, or how am I gonna make this look good? And you know, once they start rolling, you kind of just roll with the punches and you kind of just let it go.
When we were shooting outside, it was kind of hard on us because they were like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's a lot of work. We'll go for like 45 seconds at a time, just like non-stop choreography, which in dance world is a lot. It's like 45 seconds to a minute, just full out everything you can do, just pulling out, and then it's constant. It's like boom, boom, boom. This job has really been a very, very, very humbling job for me. A lot of it has to do with the people that I'm working with. You know, because there aren't people who are caught up in that whole LA craze, like, oh my God, I'm working with this artist. Oh my God, I'm working with this company. I'm getting this thing, and I'm just like, ugh.
I really hope, out of anything else, that they do keep a lot of the dancing in it. There's a lot of videos that you see and you work so hard and like do so much stuff, and then you see the video and there's 2 seconds of dancing and it's barely like, oh, there's my arm, oh, there's my leg. So I really hope I'm visible, I can see myself.
I started dancing when I was 5, doing jazz and ballet. And then when I was 7, I started doing hip hop because my oldest sister. She was auditioning for a high school group. And I was in the back catching on to the choreography. And the dance teacher came up to my mom after the class and was like, well, can she be on the team too? So that's how I really got started into hip hop. And that's just like my passion now.
What I really want is to become an actress. So dancing is helping me get to that point.
Since Tears is my biggest job, I kind of feel like that was my arrival, that I am now here and to look out for me and more things to come. So that has to be my arrival, was the Sears.
Some of these kids will only get maybe half a second. Got some of the girls in here, some of the guys in here. If I like the shot, if the camera's in the right place, the move is perfect, and it comes at the right time in the song, then I'll cut to you.
Half second might not be the starring role just yet, but it's a start. No one's gonna not work with you again if you have a pimple on the side of your face. They're not gonna care too much about that. I can fix it. You wanna do the best you can to make sure that your clients, whoever they might be, an ad agent, you know, a big company like Sears, or a choreographer, you wanna make sure that you know, when you part ways at the end of that job, the first thing they think about when the next one comes up is calling you back.
I do think about the fact that I could be making or breaking someone's career. Unfortunately, I can't really worry about whether they're going to see themselves in the commercial and music video at the end of the day. I just have to make sure that it all looks great. But if you're lucky, you'll make the cut.
I can't wait to see the actual final product on TV.
I'm looking forward to it a lot because I get to see myself in my first big job.
So I really want to see how everything pulled together.
I'm hoping that I'm in it.
If I wasn't in any scene, I would suck really bad.
One shot of me. That's all I need, just one shot.